Welcome. Welcome everyone, all people, to this fabulous moment that we're going to be going through here with this lunar eclipse, this full moon in Aquarius on the 7th of August, this coming Monday. And this is going to be, empowering us truly to take us to our next future, which I believe after this month of August, again, with this total solar eclipse in the sign of Leo on the 21st of August, it's going to be, we're going to jump into 2018. I'm going to say that and repeat it many times. It's like on my channel, I've been speaking about we're going to become our own alchemists, our own magicians. And after this month of August, it's like we're going to alchemize our magician selves, and we're going to know, we're going to visualize and see it and feel it and hear it and dream it, what we're going to do in 2018, where we're going to be in 2018. Okay, I totally feel that with all my heart and soul. I totally do. So it's like really time to consider how you're looking at life. So we're going to start, excuse me, we're going to be talking about this lunar eclipse now for this reading, okay? And then I'm going to mention a little bit about the solar, because they work in tandem. Solar eclipses and lunar eclipses work in tandem, okay? They come, when they come in within the month. But what's happening right now is truly marvelous. It's really wonderful, and I took some notes in the respect that it'll be happening on August 7th, and it's going to be happening at 7:10 p.m. in London, 12 p.m. in New York City, and 11:10 a.m. in Los Angeles. Okay, and so this is really an Aquarius sign is just fabulous. And I speak of you, my Aquarius friends, like you truly are visionaries yourselves, and you truly group with um, humanitarian purposes on our planet. And I speak of you always highly that way, and that your trump card is the star card is so beautiful to me as well. It's like the star card speaks of those hopes and wishes, okay? Having that inspiration to take you to truly the next, right? When you hope and you have those wishes, you're not speaking about today, you're speaking about your future, okay? So it's really and so powerful. And I believe, as I understand it, even with this uh, lunar eclipse now and this total solar eclipse happening, there hasn't been a solar eclipse like what we're going to experience till 99 years ago. I remember 99. So 1918. Okay. And that it's the solar eclipse is going to be in the sign of Leo in the respect to bring this, what I'm doing with this um, Aquarius full moon, okay, and then new moon in Leo at the August 21st date, total solar eclipse in Leo, Leo ruled by the sun, okay, and that's what happens with these eclipses. The sun is opposite of the Luna, all right, okay, and actually, let me hold on. The Luna is the power of the moon. This is a moon of integrity, and the creative power is to harmonize, okay, harmonize. And when we get to Leo at the end of the month, this total solar eclipse in Leo is all about the sun, and the sun Leo comes from the heart, okay, rules the heart. So you see that it's all coming together, okay, it's all really metaphysically, cosmically, energetically, psychically, it's coming together. You can tell I'm a little jacked up, pumped up, but please believe in yourselves. And the coolest thing about this uh, solar eclipse, so this we're kind of having to speak of both, okay? This full moon in Aquarius eclipse, and then how we're going to have also this beautiful um, the solar eclipse in Leo, in the respect that, as I shared, it's taking us into the future, but it's like it's only we in the USA are the only ones going to see that solar eclipse in Leo. For all of us in the U, it's only happened. I think what they called it, the Great American Eclipse. They're calling the Great American Eclipse. Okay, and so that's why it's so hot stuff. And I'm not the astrologer, so I didn't, I understood it was very powerful, intuitively, but I didn't understand why. And but now I took some notes in the regard that yes, and it's all happening for the USA. Okay, so I mean, we're going to literally see it. We can go out in our, outside and see it. Okay, so please, please, I've been encouraging so many of us, please, to get outside. Get and this full moon. You know how I love the full moons, especially. Get outdoors, do something special. All people in the sign of Aquarius again. You know, Aquarius are, they're group consciousness type people. They work, whatever they vision or want to speak about, or they fight about, because you know, they're the air element sign, and they mentally think strong, and they want to fight for whatever causes they feel are righteous. Okay, so just believe in what I'm sharing with all you today. I'm looking forward to the cards. I kept the sun and moon tarot because to how apropos to have this deck here, which is all about what eclipses are about. Okay, in the respect of they work in tandem, Luna and the sun. So, and that's why I'm speaking still of both of these, the lunar eclipse in Aquarius and the solar eclipse in Leo, because it comes when eclipses come, they come in the same month. All right, but the power of what's going on here, let's embrace it, actually, and again, Leo, and then Leo ruled by the sun, and that we had a new moon on July 23rd in the sign of Leo as well, back to back. That hardly ever happens. So please, and I know there's an aspect of Mars heavy on this scenario that's going down. Oh, hold on, I brought out my rune book, so I guess I'm talking too hard there. They're falling off. But I brought my runes. We're gonna bring through a rune too. Okay, I always love with the full moons. I always pull out a rune. So I got my runes here. So I don't know why that fell down. Oh, actually, I got both my books here. So I'm just gonna stand them strong, because obviously there's a rune to pull that has a message, right? They both fell down. I don't even know how that happened. I have to pay attention now. What happened? How did that happen? Okay, so, but we've got the runes here as well. So let's just continue on what we're going to say today, but definitely with this full moon in Aquarius, this eclipse, it really is about, as an air element, first card in my hand, being intellectual, okay, and being unconventional too. The Aquarian folk, and I have my Aquarian tarot here, which I've had forever, and this is the Lovers on the back. And I stayed with Sir Marchetti's Tarot of Dreams as I did the Sun and Moon Tarot. They they really can see into what should be done in the future, But because they fight so much about it, they kind of drill it to us. Sometimes they're taken as people don't want to embrace too much that kind of Aquarius rebellious power that they have, because they fight for their causes, okay, or let's not say fight like fist to fist, but they want to drill it home. But then again, some of them are right on with drilling it home. Okay, so let's just see what happens today for this full moon. And please, I speak of the full moons all the time. Get outdoors, get grounded on Mother. Full moons, we release it. And that's what we're trying to say. After this month of August, with these powerful cosmic forces happening, with our sun star and our moon, Luna goddess, things have to change. Okay? Things are going to change. They're going to make us change. Okay? They're going to make us change. But for those of you who follow me I've been please asking all of you to, embrace the alchemists, magicians within, and become that now. There's no reason why you can't, okay? No reason why now. And the universe is sending it down to us now. Like I said, these energies haven't happened in over 99 years with the solar eclipse that's happening in Leo. So they want you to jumpstart your next life in this body, okay? However that means to you. But make it happen, okay? And for the month of August, the tarot card is the Empress, okay? Ruled by Venus. So please bring her qualities forward as well for this month. The feminine, beautiful principle, okay? I talked about it in one video I just did for August in respect. When the Venus transit happened in June 2012, that's when my life changed for sure. They kept telling me get on YouTube, but when that happened, my life changed, and I became a different, I was the same soul, but it opened my eyes. It changed my persona. Okay, so please, change your persona, release the past, especially what's not favorable, especially what's not bringing you joy and bounty, okay? Because really, this is what's happening for this month. It's about joy, feeling joy, okay? Feeling like, I'm going to be true to myself now. I'm going to embrace the light of the sun star. And we talk about that, okay? And I talk about paranormal a lot, and we're going to continue with these angel videos. Angels bring loving miracles, okay? White light, bright light. How to protect ourselves, okay, from the dark forces that be, because they are here. But trust, what's going to happen now is, trust me, Diablo, the dark forces don't really embrace the sun power, okay? Definitely. So, come from your heart, be true to you, love the light of the sun, get outdoors as much as you can, feel its warmth, inspire yourselves. It's going to be fabulous, really. This is like, I'm more clairsentient than any Claire. I feel things, and all I'm going to say is, after this month of August, the people who follow me, and I myself, I'm taking myself to 2018. Okay, exactly. That's where I'm going now. So I'm going to take you with me. I'm going to take you with me, my friends, okay? Good. Okay, my Aquarian Tarot. Now, I've had this deck a long time. You can see the first card here. King of Cups. Oh, my goodness, my favorite. Sweetheart has come. The King of Love. The King of Hearts right here. And I just am looking. I wrote on him January 10th, 2006. If you can see, January 10th, 1/10/06. 1/10/06. So that's number 8. Power successful. Look at him. How handsome. But I'm just saying, I've written on this deck a lot. So 2006, I've had this. Well, I wrote on that card 2006, but, and I didn't come on YouTube till 2011. How wonderful. I just feel it. I just feel everything going on here right now. And again, it's going to be fabulous, okay? And the mantra, the chant for Aquarius focus, I know. And because they do know, all right? They know. And we're going to know. We're going to follow these leads. If you don't have Aquarius in your chart in the respect of sun, star, moon, or rising, ascend, it really doesn't matter. We're going to learn from what the cosmic world is trying to teach us, okay? The cosmic world is here right now, going to teach us. And a valuable lesson, okay? A valuable one. You ready? So stand strong in your virtues, okay? And oh boy, this one just snapped in my hand. I got to pull it out. Bonus card. It just went twink like that. Did you hear that? Bonus card. Definitely my runes. And I kept these blessing cards because hopefully we can bring that forward. But I got to watch my time because, as I mentioned, for some reason, YouTube doesn't allow me to make videos over an hour. And I want to really, if I can, put maybe a sunset video onto this, but we'll see what happens. Okay, let's open up with the beautiful powers of Mother Earth, our goddess Luna, and our fabulous sun star, and all the universe that brings us our beauty and bounty. Great Spirit, Mother Creator, bless the earth through my life, source of all nourishment. We seek to replenish your sacred world. Guide us now through these messages, words, and feelings within as we reach into the wholeness. Let all that is needed be known. Faith is an energy of your heart. Make room for it. And again, Leo rules the heart. Okay, so look forward to this solar eclipse coming up here. It's going to be wonderful. And really, that's when the sun goes dark. Okay. It's powerful. Powerful. Look towards your fabulous astrologers. You know, they're the ones that can explain it. Welcome energies of earth, air, fire, and water. Let us create a life of beauty, reverence, and wonder. With each season, let us rejoice. Through every phase of sun and moon, let us be in harmony. In every direction shall we offer our love. Okay? So let the reading begin. Come from your heart, love, chakra, please. Faith is an energy of your heart. Make room for it. And we've been talking with the theme has been coming through, especially with these angels being loving miracles, is that we have to have hope, faith, and patience, and trust in all that. Okay, trust in it, please. Trust in it. Okay, and I plan to do an angel reading coming this Sunday, right before the energies of this eclipse in Aquarius. Okay, so let us pray, and prayer is powerful. I pray all the time. I pray waking up. I pray all the time. And you need that introspective time, so believe. The Hierophant. Okay, here we go. Major Arcana opens up the reading, and this card has already come through for August, this exact same card. So here we have the Hierophant. Major Arcana is usually a religious type of figure, usually drawn as a pope as well. Someone with a lot of, you can rely and have stability in his words. He's about old school traditions, especially if he's a religious, doctrined into religion of some type. It's also the bull. Actually, it's the Taurus here, again, ruled by Venus. So here we do have Venus power, the Empress, for this month of August. I just showed the paperwork about it. Okay, so this is like, and it's like I brought it up because this same card came through already, and I talked about the Vatican in the respect, they're all about possessions of art and what else knows. I kind of sneaked it in that video. I think they even have the Ark of the Covenant in that Vatican. I do. But I also think there's a room for Diablo too. So let's see what else happens in this reading. But you see how he's grounded on the mother, and he has like the Star of David in the respect to little baby. And in the reading that this card came through, a lot of these little baby images came through from the same deck, the sun and moon. But now that I interpret it again, it's like, talking about little baby Jesus. Okay, like, believe in Jesus. Jesus is here now. He's a spiritual warrior. We're going to talk more about that with these angel videos they've asked me to do. Okay. And he's here. And I'm going to, on Sunday, I'm going to share with you how I know he's a giant as well. Jesus is here now, and he's a giant. So get grounded if you can. Alrighty. If you can get outdoors for this full moon eclipse in Aquarius and just embrace it. Oh boy, look what happened there. That's a first. Okay, well, we kind of flipped over the page of coins, so we already can understand that young blood, the message is here. The coins are on the table, the resources, Mother Earth. We were just talking about if you can get grounded on Mother Earth for this powerful scenario that's happening coming this Monday or the day before, you know. And these eclipses last for months. And the solar eclipse is going to last for years, supposedly, from some astrologers I've been trying to watch, okay, that I've been watching. Because I respect many, but my mind doesn't really think like that, so I wait, you know, for very empowering things. But I'm grateful for all the wonderful astrologers we have on YouTube. I really am. They're all fabulous. Okay, but here comes the page of Earth. Feminine receptive. Mother Earth is here. Okay? And pages are usually female as well. So just believe in yourselves. Okay? Know that whatever, and that's been a theme too, that many of you are going to start embracing your mind, body, and soul in the respect that I'm going to make my own coin. I'm going to work for myself. That's been a theme for August as well, because I just delivered all the clairvoyant alchemy readings, and that has been a theme. This same card came through as well. How beautiful. How beautiful. The Chariot card, trump card of Mother Cancer, ruled by the moon. How wonderful. This is a very psychic card. Very psychic. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, water signs, all about the psychic intuitive. But this one, Cancer, is ruled by the Luna. And that this card has come through again for us. And this same card as well is wonderful. Okay, wonderful. And then here we have, this is the Empress of Venus. This is her month, and she's come through again. Bringing you bounty and love and beauty. Love is the key word. Love, August, solar eclipse, Leo, heart ruled. Beautiful. Okay? So stay determined. I stayed on this card a long time because I was sharing how, because that reading kind of was a little, you can see the Cancer right here. You see the cosmic realm right here, the stars. We want to look up. But I spoke about this because some other cards were kind of like more of, you know, kind of, it was like, can I do this? And we're going to say, yes, you can do this. Stay determined. But it is about the balance. I think it was for Libra, because I know I said balance over and over again, and Libra's about the balance. And it's like, and here you have bulls, two bulls, and you're trying to, you know, harness them. And actually, I talked about this because this is such a psychic card. I said, close your eyes, okay? You're on this chariot. You have to, you know, you're the one in charge of the reins, okay? But like when you ride a horse, if you're a horse rider, or if you're not, if you've never been on a horse, when you go horseback riding, and especially if you're racing it, you have to, the horse is in also, you know, in charge of how he wants to do it, but he knows he has, you're the one that gives him the direction. But when you're racing and running, you have to give him loose rein, give the horse, her or him, the loose rein, so he knows, she knows what to do. Okay, so it's like with this. Now you got two bulls, and one, you can tell because I spoke about this. See how the black bull is going one way, and this white one, and it's called about that. It's like metaphysical balance. You have to let it go, but then you rein it in. Okay, that's how it works, especially metaphysically. And with all this cosmic, powerful energies coming into us, so you have to like give it out a little bit, but then rein it in. Okay, give out and rein in. And that's what brings you the balance. And then you can harness the energies. That's what metaphysics is kind of about. Okay, it's not all about you. It's not about ego stuff. Metaphysics cannot be about ego. It has, you have to give it up to spirit, the universe. Okay. But then when they give you the energy, then that's how you write it. And so this is the what I said, close your eyes. You've got the reins in your hands. You know you've got two powerful animals that you're trying to steer you forward, because the chariot is riding forward, right? Like even in Egyptian times, they had the horses and they did the chariots, okay, moving them forward, not backward. We're not going backward. That's why I'm saying, and I know I'm getting a little excited here, but that's why we're not going backward on my channel. We're going to 2018, starting September, okay? That's what we're going to do. We're not going, we're going to stay determined. We're going to be more psychic than ever. Okay? We're going to triumph over emotions that say, you know, oh, I don't know if I can do this. And trust me, I've been there, people. How many times have I said, I did not want to come on YouTube? No, I don't want to. I don't want to, Great Spirit. Imagine that. Being naughty. Ten of Cups. Look at that. How fabulous. Look at this. And Luna's in the image. Full moon with the stars. The Ten of Cups is here. How beautiful is this, my darlings? We talk about those tens, large amount. And for me, in numerology, the tens are all about large amount, you know, in good supplies. Cups is from the hearts. And here we have, it's like love you first, okay? Come from your heart this month of August. Be true to yourself. Love the light of our sun. Love on the Luna. Embrace her with all your heart and soul, okay? I do. I consider myself a priestess of the moon. I've always loved the moon. And, you know, I will always continue to love the Luna and her cycles. One reason why I do new moon and full moon videos. And I started with that since day one in 2011. That was going to be my signature in the respect of. Okay? Look how beautiful. And you see a couple. And usually this is about the family, the hearth, the home. Everybody's happy. The, you know, the couple are happy. The children are beautiful. You know, running around happy. The coin obviously is here, and it's young blood coin, okay? So you can start anything anew. Even, it doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are. Even if you want to start embracing your true purpose, why you came here. There's a reason why we're here now, okay? Believe in yourselves, all right? Just believe in yourselves, and how lovely. And again, the sun is in the sign of Leo right now. So it's wonderful, okay, wonderful. And for those of you who have a beautiful birth date on August 7th, oh my Lord, more power to you, more power to you, okay? But here we have this full moon. Please, all people, who's ever watching this video of mine, please get outside, okay? Please get out there. This is such success, and you know, because it's in the sign of Aquarius, this can be success with people, with groups of people, you know, success in the public kind of thing, okay? Because this is the energy we're having, or success, and you know, again, Aquarius, artistic. That's why they can see the future, that they vision the artistic way to help many people in this earth, you know, and they're very mentally intellectuals. That's how they see life. You know, they're the air sign. But please, you know, commit to something. And if you can, if it's your birthday, you better have a big party. Okay. Okay, my Leo friends. Look at this, standing all strong. Oh. All right, let me take an exhale right now because I'm getting a little excited. I just sometimes have to just. It's going to be beautiful. Oh, wow, we just received this card as well. Yes, we did. We just received this card as well. How beautiful. I think this just came through for Gemini. And here we have 2 tens now. How fabulous is that? 2 tens come through. And another Sagittarius fire sign. And we're talking about Saturn as well because their trump card is the world. And here is the fire, the passion energy. Okay. Leo also fire, passion, energy. Where it comes from, it rules the heart. Okay. Beautiful. So again, and tens are also transcendence codes. Transcendence, like definitely you're going into the next realm, the next stance of your life. That is, we're going into 2018 from here on out. Okay. I'm going to talk about 2018 from here on out because I'm feeling it. I'm feeling like, you know, and I see the future too. Many things I've done in my life. And now that I'm here on YouTube, I cannot stop that. But that's where I'd like to take my channel now. We're going into 2018. So believe in yourselves, my darlings. And with this fire energy, this is like you're going to have success, not only of your mind, because it's about Aquarius, but you're going to have, I talked about this, I think it was for Gemini. I talked about this now. You can be spiritual teachers too, because you're in that fire mode of passion, energy, fire element about um, the alchemy of spirit, force source. Okay, obviously our sun star is one huge fireball. Okay, believe, but you see, you have to introspect. You have to go within, because nobody, you know, you have to hear it, see it, feel it, exist it. When you become a spiritual teacher, you have to know who you are. Okay, and nobody can be the boss but you. All right. How wonderful. 2 10s come through. Beautiful. Full moon power right there. Satiety. Very lovely. This is like you're there. You're there. We're and if you're not there yet, we're going to get there. Okay. And like I said, Saturn's trump card is the world. And so there's like be disciplined on what's coming for you. Just stay disciplined in your own core, okay? Determined and disciplined in your own core, all right? Don't, you will believe, you will believe in you. How lovely. The Empress is here. We're just talking about her. This is her month of August, the 8th month of August. The Empress has come through, and this is the first time she's come through of all the 12 zodiac signs I did for the month of August. This is the first time the Empress came through, and that has come through for this fabulous. I just, this eclipse in Aquarius, full moon, and you see she's holding the baby there. She's usually shown pregnant, but here we have, and this is a moon of integrity to harmonize, okay? But here she is. It's like this lunar eclipse, full moon in Aquarius is saying, see, the bounty, and you can see the bounty here of our beautiful Empress of beauty, love, ruled the planet Venus. Okay, this is a spiritual treasure. She's holding her spiritual treasure. Okay, she's holding that baby. This is very powerful. Grounding a mother. Please get outside and see the acorns here as well. We have the harvest, but the acorns, there's a saying in Native American wisdom, from a small little acorn, mighty oak trees do grow. Okay. So you can see that once we come out of these 2 eclipses, it's going to be all new beginnings. New, beautiful, you're going to be alchemized into your magician selves, and it's going to be like whole new beginnings. Whether it's your own persona, whether it's your career, whether it's with friendships, lovers, whatever it is, it's going to be how you value yourself, how you honor your soul, and you're going to treat yourself so respectfully now on. Because how you're going to walk your talk, all right? And people are going to get it, all right? Look at this. From tiny acorns, mighty oak trees do grow. She came for you. For us, I'm saying. She came for all of us, because these readings, new moons and full moons, are for all people. All people. Please get outdoors. I'm going to try to do something special myself as well. I want to get outside. I'm going to see what I can do. I'm going to do something myself. How beautiful. Oh, we got a wild card here. This is David Bellini's deck. David Bellini was born in Italy. I don't want to read it too much because I'm already at 34 minutes and I still want to read some runes, but Yeah, I've had this deck a long time. Actually, my first deck was Aleister Crowley, but that was so, you know, I even had to take years to figure what he was trying to say there. But then was Robin Wood was my second, and this was my third. This deck right here. Mr. Palladini illustrated The Eyes of the Dragon by Stephen King. 26 Starlings Will Fly Through Your Mind by Barbara Wurzba. You know, he was the illustrator as well. Okay, so let's see what comes through. Okay, I'm going to turn my head. So we like to call this the double whammy here. Let's see what happens. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, let's see what happens here. Okay, hold on a moment. Alrighty, let's see what happens here. Okay, the card's in my hand. The moon. Oh, wow. I even sometimes wonder how this happens. The moon. And, you know, I just mentioned how Cancer is ruled by the moon, La Luna. But as a Pisces sun star, our trump card is the moon. As a double whammy. You see how important this is, my darling? How powerful. You know, sorry, I get emotional, but, you know, I really do. Before I drop a video, I totally sit here. I'm praying. I think of what I want to come through. So please get outside, you know, and that's why I put out the Tarot of Dreams, because this is about our imagination, our dreams, what's to come. See, now I can positively tell you we're going to go into 2018, starting September of 2017. We're going to go into 2018 on my channel. And the creativity of the Empress is here, and the moon is the one. Luna is the one who signals creativity, imagination. You know how you introspect. No doubt about your psychic abilities, of course. It's all mystical and occult, but it has to be secretive as well. That's why you have to go into introspection. You must. You must. We'll come back to this. Let me just continue because, like I said, I can't last an hour here. Knight of Swords, beautiful. How gorgeous is this? Knight of Air right here for this Aquarius full moon. How wonderful is that? How wonderful is that? Yes, I love it. I do. I love this card coming through. He's holding his sword. Again, young blood like the page. You know, young blood. You're already in the castle. Okay. You can talk to the king and queen of mastery. They'll teach you, and they could be your own, you know, parents. And look at this Empress here. She's this Venus Empress, please. This is her month as well. And that we just tapped double whammy, La Luna. Please, my friends, please. Don't even judge yourselves. Don't believe in yourselves. And the Queen of Swords now. How fabulous. Oh boy. Gotta master yourselves. When the kings and queens and our empress is here, we have to be in mastery of ourselves. Okay? We have to have that self-mastery. You gotta work hard, my friends. There's no free ride on this planet, I'll tell you that. And look at that, the Page of Pentacles is here as well. 2 pages of Pentacles. Look at that. 2 pages of Pentacles. And I said usually pages are female, but some people do paint them as males. That's all right. So the coin is here. The Empress of Bounty is here. And mastering ourselves. How we intellectually think to bring in spiritually what the cosmic realm has for us. Because this month of August is very, very powerful. Very, very, very powerful. I just love every card in my hand, standing everything strong, going into transcendence, large amount of supplies of positivity, fire, passion, okay? Heart, love, It's wonderful. You know, you can get by a body of water as well. You know, here we have the full moon right here. Look at this. Look at this. If you can, get by a body of water, because Ten of Cups is all about the water, the heart. Here we have the trump card for Cancer. You can see the Cancer symbol on the t-shirt. So she's here with justice and mothering. She's the mother. Wow. Loving it. I'm loving it. And I brought Mother Mary here. Let me put Mother Mary with the Cancer card, with the Luna card, with the Ten of Love right here. Look at that. Miraculous Mother. I got her new candle just for this video today. I wanted our miraculous Mother to come forward with her beautiful vibration. Okay, hold on. Now I picked this reverse, okay? Let's see what it reads now. If I have time, I might pick another rune, but let's see what happened right here, right now. Because I picked that card, or excuse me, this disc reversed. So let's see what it says. Okay, this is known as the gateway. Gateway, right there, gateway. But I picked it reversed, okay? So let's see what happens with the gateway. And that's the last rune. It's called Dorisa. Dorisa. And that's the last rune. So let's see. Oh my goddess and gods. Look at this. The gateway. Place of non-action, the god Thor. Wow. And Thor, you know, he's in the ancient wisdom, the god Thor was about thunder and lightning. Okay. So let's see, but I picked it reversed. Okay, so see, I picked it reversed. Okay, reversed. A quickening of your development is indicated here. Yet even in times of accelerated growth, you will have reason to halt along the way, to reconsider the old, to integrate the new. Take advantage of these halts, okay? And that's what we're all going to be doing with once these eclipses going to be around for years. The solar eclipse, years, they said, the power of this eclipse, years, because it's been 99 years when at first this power came last, okay? A quickening of your development is indicated here, yet even in times of accelerated growth, you will have reason to halt along the way, to reconsider the old, to integrate the new. Take advantage of these halts. If you are undergoing difficulties, remember, the nature of your passage depends upon the quality of your attitude, the clarity of your intention, and the steadfastness of your will. Be certain that you are not suffering over your own suffering. You see? So sometimes you got to get out of your own head, especially if you're full of anxiety. Okay, my darlings? Let's repeat this paragraph. If you are undergoing difficulties, remember, the nature of your passage depends upon the quality of your attitude, the clarity of your intention, and the steadfastness of your will. Be certain that you are not suffering over suffering. Okay, so pay attention to that. You know, some of us really, and I've been there too. You know, you just, and like Aquarius element sign of air, you're thinking too much. We talked about that too in the month of August already. Sometimes we overthink. We overthink. You know, it's like, let us not do that. We give it up to the Great Spirit, okay? Drawing Thurisaz reversed demands contemplation on your part. Contemplation, introspection. Okay, my dears? Contemplation, introspection. Hasty decisions at this time may cause regrets, for the probability is that you will act from weakness, deceive yourselves about your motives, and create new problems more severe than those you are attempting to resolve. Impulses must be tempered by thought for correct procedure. Okay, so let's read it again. Hasty decisions at this time may cause regrets, for the probability is that you will act from weakness, deceive yourself about your motives, and create new problems more severe than those you are attempting to resolve. Impulses must be tempered by thought for correct procedure. Okay, so mentally thinking, and Aquarius, here we have it, you know, all about that air element, masculine active, okay? So please have clear conscience on how you're thinking, okay? Please continue. It says, do not attempt to go beyond where you haven't yet begun. And it says it in italicized. Do not attempt to go beyond where you haven't yet begun. Be still, collect yourself, and wait on the will of heaven. I'm telling people, this cosmic eclipses is all about the will of heaven. Father God. The will of heaven and Father God. And Jesus is here. Trust me, my friends. A spiritual warrior. And we must wait on the will of heaven. And that's why I've been patient myself. Okay? Have courage. Okay, this card came through for August. Let me read it right now. Have courage. I cherish my own courage. I salute myself for the brave action I undertake in my life. I focus with clarity and appreciation on the choices I have made, which have required courage and self-determination. Look at this. Self-determination. Right here. There you have it, right here. With Luna, Cancer ruled by the moon. She's talking to us. This eclipse is going to be so powerful in Aquarius as well. This whole month, it's like, I focus with clarity. See that clarity, that clear consciousness. Have that clear consciousness, you know, and to give it up to heaven, the will of heaven. Wait on the will of heaven. That's why we have to have faith, hope, and patience, and trust in all of that. I focus with clarity and appreciation on the choices I have made, which have required courage and self-determination. I applaud myself for my strength and daring. My strength and daring. There you go, your strength and daring. And you have had strength and daring. You've made it up. You've come to this transcendence point. Believe, believe, okay? Believe. And look at this, how beautiful. The Empress herself is sending all the blessings of new beginnings. You know, it's like going into that death, rebirth. That came forward for August as well. Death, rebirth, the phoenix rising, okay? Think of that. But look at that little new baby shining in that white light, bright light, like, you know, bestowed from the heavens. I'm looking at that like with Mother Mary here. It's Jesus. Jesus. I'll put the standing strong right here. Jesus is here bringing forward the white light, bright light. Okay, I'm going to turn my hand. I'm going to select one more to close down this reading. It's been a wonderful one, Aquarius. And again, I mean, all my friends, but in the sign of Aquarius, we call that their trump card is the Star card, a beautiful card. A beautiful card. Natural Grace is in my hand. Natural Grace is in my hand. A beautiful trump card about those hopes and wishes. Okay, give it up to the will of heaven. Give it up to the universe. Give it up to the cosmic realm. Look up to the stars. Look up to the Luna. Get grounded on Mother. Natural Grace. I cherish the pace which God provides for my growth. I cherish the pace which God provides for my growth. I accept the tempo of God's action as appropriate to my native interests. Okay, let's just put it here. Here it is. It's talking about God. Wait upon the will of heaven. I cherish the pace which God provides for my growth. I accept the tempo of God's action as appropriate to my native interests. Taking my cue from the seasons, I count my blessings in the small daily events which mark my calendar. Okay, so here we have it. You know, the seasons, and look at the season we're having in this month of August with these two powerful eclipses, okay? And that's why we're working more cosmically with it all, okay? Definitely going to jump into the next year on this channel now, okay? We're going to do it baby steps, though, every month, but we're going to look towards the future, okay? We're going to look towards the future now. How beautiful. and it's all natural. It's who you are. I cherish the pace which God provides for my growth. I accept the tempo of God's action as appropriate to my native interests. Taking cue from the seasons, I count my blessings in the small daily events which mark my calendar. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. And Aquarius, it brings forward the winter months, okay? Aquarius is January, February. So please, my darlings, you know, that's 2018. So let's look at Aquarius, who is a fixed sign in the winter season. Okay, the second month. So we're going into 2018. Okay, we're going into 2018. I do love you all, and those who have been following me for a long time, I appreciate you so much. And for my new subscribers and viewers, I love your comments. You know, I don't have a website, and I don't, you know, do private readings anymore. I don't think I will until something else happens my way. But you know, but I when you write to me in the comment, I try to respond to everybody. I truly do. It might take me a few days, but I try to respond. So whatever you're feeling, you write to me, okay, my darlings? Love and believe in yourselves, and please get outdoors and embrace this month of August, okay? Truly. Uh, become your loving, beautiful selves, and know that you are.